I think the role of the customer or the consumer, the person you're serving, I like to call them stakeholders because they're a stakeholder in the equation. I think they have a huge role to play in innovation. And I will tell you that there are people I've debated this with. So I know that my point of view is not shared by every innovator I respect. So I'll just put that out there. Some people think just go see what the job is to be done and just do the job. And that's a valid way to come at it. I like to come at it through the human lens of what's needed and useful and meaningful. And so to me, if you're going after that approach to creating an innovation, you have to have the consumer, the customer, the stakeholder in the equation. I like to have them in at the beginning to inspire and then throughout the process to co-create. So I mentioned earlier the notion of low-res prototyping, low-resolution prototyping. You know, a lot of people don't like to show their low-resolution prototypes to the stakeholder because they're afraid it'll get dumped on. I like to show it. I like to show it early and have them react to it. And here's what I've discovered, which is kind of interesting. When I used to take my high-resolution prototypes to the stakeholders, they didn't want to tell me the truth because it looked finished. It was obvious I'd done a lot of work on it. It was nearly done, and I got very expected answers. Lots of course I'd try it. Which I didn't believe. When you take it to a stakeholder in its yucky, low-resolution form, they want to help you because it's clear you haven't done much work on this yet. And they want to tell you, oh, well, that would be interesting, but why did you do it this way? Because I would have done it this way. And that dialogue and that back and forth is so powerful for an innovator. And it allows you to move faster. In fact, in projects that I've been a part of, when we've used that low-resolution prototyping dialogue with the potential customer, it's sped up the time to market by half. So you don't make the big mistakes and get the feedback that's not quite so helpful.